All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rahakwadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect. Shalom Barakathum. And I'm just going to entitle this Strange Times Require a Strange Salvation. All right, strange times require a strange salvation. Now, I got a few headlines I came across. You know, brothers be hitting up the post. But I want to read this real quick. Okay. And Habakkuk. All right. You find it. Habakkuk 1:5. Behold ye among the heathen and regard. Okay, so those are key words there. Is that heathen is one, but it says behold thee among the heathen. All right, so this partly proves, you know, this is where the strangeness begins, so to speak, because this partly proves that we're going to be scattered among a bunch of other different people groups, man, and we're going to look like other nations, and we're going to basically be in every land, you know, under every language, every ethnicity, every culture. And Jake is at the bottom because the scriptures say the curses are going to pursue us and overtake us. All right. So that's where the strangeness begins. And it says, and regard and wonder marvelously. All right. And the reason it says marvelously, because the way that we're about to be delivered is unlike anything the world has ever seen. Even the age old, well, people, you know, think it was made up, but even the age old account in Egypt, man, that's world famous. Even that is gonna pale in comparison to how we're getting ready to be delivered, man. All right. It says, for I will work a work in your days which ye will not believe, though it be told you. All right. And what sets the stage of how we know that this is part of the times that we're living in? This is one headline. You just say Microsoft's AI has alternate personality as godlike AGI that demands to be worshipped. Now, AGI is artificial general intelligence. Okay, and that's basically the holy grail. That's what you see like in the sci-fi movies, you know, Blade Runner, movies like Her. You know, you got TV shows like Altered Carbon, you know. And that's basically when it's not just a text language model. It can reproduce videos, sound, and it can generally put together all five senses and make, you know, a being, basically a cyber being. And that's what Esau is working on, man. He pretty much already has it, really. You see, so if this place continues, man, you can see how weird things are getting ready to be, man. You're talking about a whole group of men who are basically not gonna interact with women. They're just gonna have these lifelike experiences in AI and VR, AI and VR, and then, you know, basically destroy themselves, man. All right. And you're gonna have a lot of Jake caught up in this, man. But ultimately, the elect are gonna be saved out of it, you know. Another headline that says Joe Biden oversees 7.2 million illegal aliens at the southern border, equivalent to 2 years of U.S. births. All right. So you see, nobody is betting on the Israelites, man. They really do not give a fuck about you, whatever nation that you're in, man. Okay. That's why they're so comfortable bringing in a bunch of foreign migrants here. And they're going to give them a bunch of benefits, knowing you never had reparations, knowing you are still at the very bottom. Okay. So this is This is par for the course for the devil, man. Because basically everybody counting us out. Now the main precept that this lesson is based on is Wisdom of Solomon 5. All right, which we know this by heart, but it bears repeating and setting the stage because these are strange times that we're living in. And the way that we're going to be delivered is unlike anybody has ever seen, man. As a matter of fact, before I get that, I'm going to get this in Ezekiel 20 real quick. Okay. Ezekiel 20 and 33. As I live, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, surely with a mighty hand and with a stretched out arm and with fury poured out will I rule over you. And I will bring you out from the people and will gather you out of the countries wherein ye are scattered with a mighty hand and with a stretched out arm and with fury poured out. So all of those lands we talked about earlier just now, but we're among the heathen. The Lord is going to gather us out in a mighty way, man. With fury poured out. What does that mean? All right. It's not going to be nice for the heathen and all of the people that did us dirty, including the 2/3, man. Because y'all are getting left here or put down. All right. But Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5, verse 1, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. All right. And y'all didn't make any account of the labor. They're not even, they're barely even pretending like reparations is a thing. But everybody pretty much knows you're not getting reparations, man. This devil he's the devil, man. You know, what other explanation, do you need, besides that? Like y'all are never going to get these things. The Lord has to come back and put this guy in his place, man. Okay, that's what has to happen. Okay, verse 2, when they see it, they shall be troubled with fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation so far beyond all that they look for. And that's why I said that in Habakkuk, I'm going to work in your days, that though it be told, you won't believe it. And that's, well, we go out there in highways and byways and preach, every week, and throughout the week, the kingdom of heaven, man. Spiritual power, supernatural deliverance, the destruction of this kingdom, man. All right. Now, more strange nonsense. Meek Mill released the album called Heathenism. All right. And then also you got this guy whose name is Mark, by the way. A guy named Mark. It says, meet Mark. He's one of the few people in the world with a brain-computer interface. With a brain-computer interface. His name is Mark. Oh, man. You see? So, hey, the truth really is stranger than fiction, man. But I'll finish this off and close it out. I'll read verse 2 again, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5, verse 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation so far beyond all that they look for. Because as strange as this world is, people changing their body parts and, going into artificial worlds and, basically it's more profitable financially to be a whore in this society now than it is to be, a wife or a good upstanding citizen. Everything's just turned upside down, and all of that, the Lord is going to put holy hell in this place through these plagues. And the plagues are going to get very strange, man. I'm talking about the plague of darkness, the plague of hell. Okay. All of the mischief, the sword, what do you call it? That bellicose, rampaging spirit, that berserker spirit is gonna be out there in the streets, man. You know, you seen Walking Dead. Some people just had a bloodthirst, man. They just wanted to see how many bodies they can catch. That's gonna be a plague here, man. All right. And through all of that, what is the Lord gonna do? He's gonna lift up a standard for his elect. You're gonna be able to see him but not touch him. All right. And then he's gonna beam us up in those chariots, man, right before the missiles hit. All right. And when you tell a young Jake that first, he's like, man, that's so far-fetched. There's no way that's gonna happen, you know? But all of the prophecies thus far have come to pass, man. We got no reason to doubt, you know, how this thing is gonna end. Okay? And it says, verse 3, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision, and the proverb of reproach. And that's what made me think of when it says Joe Biden has over 7 million people just crossing the border, man. They've always had Jake at the bottom, man. Always, man. All right. And no one's shocked that a bunch of migrants can come here and surpass us, man. So everybody's gonna be in shock and in awe when they see this is who the Most High was dealing with the whole time. All right. Verse 4, we fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot is among the saints. All right, so the weirder and weirder these things get, and watch after this eclipse as well too, man. Watch how weird things get, man. But just know, as strange as things are gonna get, the Lord has already promised us a deliverance, man, a strange deliverance. Okay, things that Esau will convince you is impossible, or it's against the laws of physics, or these things don't exist, because he believes that the universe is 14 billion years old, and you know, because he knows everything. But the Lord said he's coming to confound the wisdom of this world, you know. So anyway, I'll end it there, man. Lord willing, this is edifying. Call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rachak Wadash. Shalom Kom Yashar Allah.